Hey, boss. Hey, how are you today? It's your girl, LaShonda Henry here, aka Sister Sense. We are wrapping up the Fire Start Your Year weekend workshop experience. Baby, it has never been this amazing for me. I mean, every year it just gets better. We've been here for 4 days. It's usually 3 days. But so much love, so much energy, so much I want to share with you when it comes to intentionally working on your content, your conversion, and your sales too. So come on into the virtual building. Number one, of course, if you are catching me live, let me know who you are and where you are. And if you're catching me on the replay side, as I like to say, drop into the comment box, hashtag replays rock. So I'm rocking out this weekend with my amazing business besties, saving the best for last. My girl Elizabeth is hanging out with me. We are the real last late OGs here.
Yes.
Late checkout too. I decided to do 100 videos for micro video content creation today. I'm going to tell you a little bit about that in a second, but my girl Elizabeth also decided to join me as well. I'm going to first circle back to that, have her introduce herself, and then talk about you, your content, your conversion, and your sales, and some things you can do. I see you guys are coming on in. Hey, Sherry, welcome. Sherry says, I got to put my eyes on.
Oh, that's Sherry.
Yes.
I'm looking over on that side.
You see it in the chat. She's like, hey, Elizabeth. I love it. I love it. I love it. Feel free to tag your business besties, share this out. We're going to talk about some good goods today, okay? But if you don't know Elizabeth, introduce yourself.
All right, I'm Elizabeth Merriweather from Memphis, Tennessee.
Yes.
I own the Well Station. I'm a certified life coach for self-care. And we focus on making sure that busy career women know that they can love on others, but they have to be intentional when it comes to loving on themselves.
I love it.
I'm happy to be here.
I love it. I'm happy to have her here. When I saw Elizabeth signed up, I was like, what? She's coming? Yes. I was super excited. We've been doing some lovely things this weekend, and one of them is content creation.
Yes.
Lots of content, different forms of content. So I'm going to drop on you a few examples. Let's start with the Vault, the content library. So you said, I'm doing calls. How many of you are doing calls? I'm working, I've got coaching clients, but sometimes I feel like I want to be able to offer my information in a different way. Let's talk about that first.
Yes. So on a regular basis, I'm working with coaching clients, and a lot of times I realize that they need other support, either prior to getting to a coaching session, or while in between the first session and the next session. And I love that you introduced the coaching or the vault.
Yes.
So that we can put free information there to support them. But then there's also going to be a portion of the vault where there will be some content that they can also pay for as well.
Absolutely. And I'll show you guys in another training what the vault looks like. But just imagine a place where people can either sign up for free or pay you some money, and to be able to see, click, and access your resources. What kind of resources do you plan on putting in your vault?
There will be a number of recordings, because I find that the ladies that are attracted to me, because they are busy career women, some of them are not passionate about reading like I am, or find time to, open up that space to read, but they do find time to be able to listen.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
So a lot of the content will be recordings. I do have some downloadables, some PDFs and things like that.
So one of the things that I encourage you to do is to think about how you can diversify how you're working with your clients. And one of the things that we did this weekend that you could do actually right now is to itemize what resources you've created that you could put into some sort of a content library versus what resources that you can create to actually encourage your clients to continue to binge, at least for lack of a better word, your information and your content when they're not working with you directly, right? So there were 3 key areas that we dug into, and I want you to think about these 3 for yourself. Number 1, turning your services to digital products, turning your physical products to digital products, turning your digital products to physical products which of those three would you essentially like to tap into moving forward? Okay. And feel free to check in with me. Email me, sistersense@gmail.com if you have any questions. But just identifying for yourself, you're in a service space, you want to do more digital. You're in a digital space, you want to do more physical. You have physical, you want to make that digital. What kind of goals as far as content creation have you considered for yourself? Now, Elizabeth, we are always checking in some way, shape, or form in the capacity, whether it be one-on-one or as part of my community space, the Sunday Circle. And I love that. I think it was one of the first or second sessions we were talking about sales. And I always say, listen, I'm not trying to step on toes and hurt feelings, but if you want to work on selling, what you got to do is work on your selling, right? Proactively sell on a consistent basis. So we were having a conversation about proactive marketing and sales. And you said, you know what, LaShonda, this has been interesting because I checked in with my virtual assistant. And what did you realize in that conversation as far as what she was doing for you and what you all needed to proactively do week by week to work on the sales, increasing them?
Yes, well, actually, it was my social media manager.
Gotcha.
And we wanted to be sure that we are always lockstep.
Yeah.
So what I realized was I was offering a lot of free content.
Yeah.
But I was selling offline, but really not doing it online.
There we go.
And so now we're very intentional that each week we are promoting something to sell. And I've, you know what, really, as I'm intentional about selling, I've really been selling. Can you believe that?
Look at that. Look at God. Ain't God good? When you intentionally sell,
right,
you sell. Okay. And so being in a place where you got to learn how to try different things, right? Try different things or try things differently, however you see it. Being in a space where Elizabeth has been doing her business for many, many moons now and is used to successfully selling offline, being able to not just, and y'all let me know this, are you in a space where you give away a lot of free content? A lot. So you're in a space where online, you're just giving, and hoping eventually they buy. You have to try to intentionally market and sell week by week. Right? Mm-hmm. And that's something that we're doing in the Sunday Circle. I want you to write these three things down. When it comes to conversion consistently, every week you have to make an offer, produce or promote it, make a message where you're talking about that offer to your audience, and create at least one piece of content that's going to convert, right? Could be audio, could be video, could be a document, something that's going to help you with your conversion marketing and your sales. Okay. 1, 2, 3. That's something we're doing in our community every week, the Sunday Circle. Even though the ladies were with me here, I had 6 ladies with me here. And baby, can I share 6 a.m.? I was doing that Sunday Circle for the virtual community, right? Now, you're a part of the Sunday Circle. How has that been going for you? What do you think about that?
I think it's great. There's a space that I can intentionally meet others and then gain those tips that I'll need, to carry me through the week. And to analyze my process to be sure that I am on point to sell and plan ahead.
Exactly.
One of the things that you said I was not doing, so my community did not know until it was about to happen what we had scheduled. So now I'm very intentional about sharing a calendar.
So wait, what were you not doing before?
I was maybe announcing or promoting. I don't even know if it was promoting. Well, sometimes if I had a big launch, I had those steps in order. But for example, for this month, we have a class or a course at the end of the month. Next month is Caregivers Love Month. Okay. And then the third month is Launch into Self-Care or Spring into Self-Care. Now my community knows that those are the things that we're focused on for the next 3 months. Yes. Only because I've shared that calendar and I'm intentional about having a process where they know what's going on.
Absolutely. Last month, we talked about intentionally creating catalogs and calendars. And this weekend, I said to the ladies, I want you to map out your 90 days for yourself, use the calendar, and in that space, have something to share with your audience, right? So being very hands-on, I'm big on, whether it be the calendar template or the video Twitter template, because we did video content this weekend. Very intentional about creating content for your audience was important. So let me see. I saw a comment pop up on the screen. Let me put my eyes on Sherry, because can you see it better than me?
Just a little bit because I have mine on.
Let's see here. What had happened was on the calendar of being intentional. I love it. You know, we say what had happened was. You can find a way or find an excuse, but you cannot do both. No excuses on your content, your conversion, your sales. Being intentional, no longer will we be in that space where we're like, oh, well, what had happened was, right? We can be more intentional about the process, and I love it. So I said to the ladies today, this is the last day. I'm just going to go and switch out some clothes and see if I can challenge myself to do 100 videos using my 100 method, which is to identify 10 topics, create 10 videos per topic, see where that takes me. Elizabeth, of course, the superstar that she is, jumped on board and said to me,
I will do 25. I love challenges. I said, if you can do 100, I can do at least 25. Yeah.
And so that's what we've been doing over the last couple of hours, intentionally creating videos. My 10-10 win, you take 10 categories, 10 times 10, that's 100. For Elizabeth with 5, the 5 by 5, you take 5 categories, 5 each, that's 25. How's that been working for you?
It's going great. I love the way that you say, categorize it.
Yes.
That really helped. At first, I was just saying, okay, I'll talk about this, this, and this. But now, again, being intentional.
Yes.
That works.
Strategy and intention.
Yeah, so we've been changing out, and I'm back in the back room, and you're out here. It's been working out great.
And so I also gave the ladies tripods, selfie sticks, ring lights. Their swag bag was all the way lit. Watch that replay if you missed it, okay? About how to grow your audience and your income with intention. That's the word for today. Drop that into the comment box, okay? INTENTION. Intention. We've been knocking out so many beautiful videos. I see you guys on Facebook and YouTube. Turquoise Blue is in the virtual building. The lovely Rhonda, Miss Turquoise Blue, was hanging out with us this weekend and left yesterday. Like I said, these are normally 3 days, but it was 4 days because we decided just to stay an extra day. So let's make it happen where you're intentionally creating your content and you are intentionally finding or creating spaces for your community to grow. Okay, that's something that I want you to work on. So the last thing that I'm going to do is drop a few video ideas on you based on the kind of videos we've been talking about. What are some videos you did, starting with that time-lapse video we did on day 1 when we were sitting in the back?
Okay, I was typing,
Yeah,
but I had to. You shared with me how to set the camera up, and then I can use that later.
Yes.
Never would have, came to my mind. Yesterday, I was able to share a video. I actually woke up early, and I was laying in the bed, and I was just looking out the window, and the sun was peeping in, and I was thinking, oh, I'm so grateful. And I just pulled out my phone and just
recorded.
Yes. Yep. And then later I put the captions in. But I never would have thought of that.
Yes. Right? Yep. And so what's the tool we're going to drop on them that we've been working on this week in the app?
Oh, CapCut.
Yep. That's the new app that you guys are using to work on their video marketing efforts and that you can use too, right? Being intentional, using what's around you. There's so many great ways for you to no excuses, do what you need to do. And of course, as women, sometimes we don't want to do video because we say we're busy, or to be honest with you, we don't feel our best, our cutest, so we don't want to get in front of the camera. So when ladies come out to stuff like this, I always like to say, when you get cute, you get in front of the camera. So that's what we've been doing intentionally. And I want you, as part of your own brand business community, to start to integrate that activity into more of what you do too. Okay. So I'm just telling you, this was a great experience for me as the host. I don't know about the community, but it was great for me. Before I wrap up, anything else you want to share or say about today or what we've done so far?
I guess I want to say, if you all are connecting to LaShonda just virtually, you may feel her energy, but it's even better in person. I've shared with her that I have invested in a number of different programs, but this is at the top of the list of programs that I've invested in. So if you're thinking, or you are on the ledge of saying, oh, should I connect with her, I suggest it. And one of my besties, Sherry, I know she was coming, so I'm almost certain that we'll probably be back together.
Yes, I love it. I love it. It's about being in a space where your vibe attracts your tribe, and being in a place where you feel that energy is there to support you, and then you can support the other people around you too, because the ladies have connected and made some amazing, hopefully lifelong connections as part of this experience. That's what I'm here. I've been doing this for 20 years. I ain't going nowhere. So we'll be rocking out, having fun and making money as OGs and newbies in this is a Sense Circle community. So make sure, okay, if you're not here in person, you check in with me if you have any questions about the next in-person event, or number two, baby, virtually every week, the Sunday Circle, the monthly mastermind, the Jumpstart Your Business program. I got you. Make sure you go over to firestartyouryear.com so you can catch the virtual Fire Start Your Year webinar workshop we did last week. Watch the replays, okay? You're going to be able to create brand products, your own brand magazine, and I'm going to teach you my business growth strategies around your revenue, your reach, and your routines, things you can do to grow your business this year with that strategy and intention. I always like to teach to help you get clear, okay? Firestartyouryear.com. Check in with me if you have any questions or need additional clarity. Turn on alerts and notifications so you can see when I'm live, so you can jump on here live with me. And of course, make sure you're following my business besties like the amazing Elizabeth. Let them know your website and how to stay connected.
All right. My website is thewellstation.org, and I'm connected on, or you connect with me on Facebook under The Well Station, and IG, The Well Station.
There you go, community. I'm super excited to always get you guys focused and fired up, especially when you feel like that fire fizzles. So I'll check in with you guys next time. I challenge you to work on your content, your conversion, and your sales. And I'm going to be back right here real soon, maybe even later today, okay? With some more monetization, content creation, and sales strategies. Till then, take care. Mwah. Bye.